Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. Crazy neighbor is so gracious as to drop me off on the side of Freeway Interchange, and I'm going to do some camping tonight. Good old stealth style, and hopefully all goes well. Just going to get a little bit further up ahead here, and that's where I get out. Okay. Just waiting on one guy to pass. This should be good. Well, there's a few more coming. All right. Okay, it's time to roll. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow morning. You bet. See you in the morning. Bye. Okay. Now I just need to get into here before another string of vehicles comes. Okay. All right. Oop. That was pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth. Okay. In here looks pretty good to me. Okay, and here comes that good Lord, what have I done feeling. I'm gonna see where the best spot to set up in here is. This looks pretty exposed. Traffic's just zipping along, and over here, that's a plain view to the intersection. So the gear shouldn't be seen. I'm just gonna slink through the little strip of woods here, and it is not a big strip of woods. We're talking like 15 feet, 20 feet across at best. Spot right there looks like there's some pretty good cover, and the tent should fit there. I will be using the tent tonight because I did not trust that there would be enough trees here for the hammock, and I was right. I'm not sure if it's going to rain tonight. It's a possibility. Radar shows a little bit of a storm coming in, so I got to get this shelter set up quick because we could be looking at rain in about an hour or so. The main freeway is on that side behind us, but this side is really open. There's not as much traffic, and I doubt they'd be looking down here, but I'm gonna get this extra camo netting strung up kind of around there, and maybe a little to this side. That should help keep us stealthy. Okay, actual construction workers stopped right beside the road, of course, and they either didn't see me or didn't care, so yay! Of course, as always, what I have to my advantage is people are busy driving these roads, and they got their own lives to get to, and I really don't think they care too much, other than the construction workers that stop by, or a peace officer or police might want to stop in and see what's going on. Could very well be tight quarters in here with this tent. I like to keep my sunglasses on, or some type of glasses, in the woods, because one of these little sticks is going to poke my eye out one of these days. Guaranteed. It's time for me to stick my head out and see what this thing looks like. I know, don't do it, don't do it. But unless I do, I have no idea if it's sticking out or not. Okay. Oh yeah. Right on. Even from just a few feet out, I can't even see it's there. That's just perfect. Just perfect. Oh yeah, there's dark clouds a-coming, so I gotta put on a few more pieces of twine here and get ready to hunker down in the event of rain. And I'm also starting to get thirsty from all this setup. Right on. This is not so bad, aside from the road noise, but that was to be expected in a freeway off-ramp. So, thirsty time for step 2. I got this High Country Ale, English Pale Ale, comes from High Country Brewing. A friend of mine, Angus, owns the brewery, little Alberta thing in Nisku. And this one is actually made with birch sap instead of water. So we tapped a bunch of birch trees and just used that instead of water. It imparts a little bit of a different taste, but it's quite good. And that's birch sap, they didn't make syrup out of it. They just used that instead of the water, but, well, it was quite nice and desperately needed at this time. Little pitter-patter of rain, but I think we've dodged most of that bullet. On the radar, it looks like it hit out of town mostly, so we got lucky today. This little on-ramp here, where I got dropped off, it looks even less obvious from this side. I didn't bring that broken old stove today. I brought one of these instant barbecues. I'm gonna clear off these needles, get a nice non-tinder dry spot. And it comes with a little rack and everything. So it'll take probably 15-20 minutes until I can cook on it. So we'll get that started now before it's so dark that any of the flames are obvious from the road. I've seen these all over the place, and I've never bought one, but in Canada, they're a little expensive. They're around $12. I've heard in the States, they're as cheap as a couple of dollars. So, somebody's making a lot of money somewhere. Okay. Looks easy enough. Yeah, this isn't stealthy at all. In fact, it's borderline dangerous in this type of a setup. Shield some of that, shield some of the flame from the road. That's a little better as long as the smoke isn't as much of a heat score as the flames are. So I will throw on the foil pouch. The coals aren't completely ashed over yet, but I have this, I foil pouched it at home, frozen pasta and vegetables. And comes ready-made, ready to go, easy, just throw it right on. So that's basically the side. And then there's garlic bread as well. And of course, bacon wrapped filet mignon, because what else are you gonna eat sitting on the side of the freeway? No smoke coming out of there. That's awesome. We got about another 45 minutes till the sun sets, and then we can film for probably an hour after that. And when that happens, we're going to wander down there and check things out, because I think there's a lot more construction over on that side than where I'm camped right here. And I didn't get a great sleep last night, so it's probably going to be early for me, because I'll probably have a better sleep beside the highway than I did last night. And yeah, I think I'll get that steak on there. I normally just do like salt and pepper on a steak, maybe a little garlic powder. However, one secret I got up my sleeve, spike. The spike stuff used to be in any grocery store, but I've only seen it in the food service stores lately. Such a sure bet that restaurants are using this magical stuff. Alright. Colonel Sanders, 11 herbs and spices. No. This is a blend of 39 non-irritating herbs and spices. So I thought there might be a theoretical maximum number of spices you could put together and still have it taste good. Like trying to find a new super heavy isotope. But this actually, it works. So, 39 herbs and spices. Well, this grill doesn't have a ton of heat, but I should be able to get a char on this steak because it's like 2 inches thick, and it's an 8-ouncer, so we're eating good tonight. Okay, well, there we go. The veggies cooked up, the steak, we'll find out, and that garlic bread. Yum! Let's see if this worked at all. I'm kind of guessing, I'm absolutely guessing on the steak because it's really thick and I've never cooked on this grill before. Thing is like a baseball cut. Oh boy. It seems to have worked. Now I do normally like fairly rare, medium rare. That's should do. I'm colorblind so I can't tell, but it looks like the texture's about right. These grills are great to have in your car in case you have to have an emergency barbecue, but obviously there's no lid. They lack some of the features of an actual grill. Considering it's just a few pieces of charcoal in a disposable aluminum pan, I'm quite impressed. The deeper I got into that steak, the rarer it got, so I'm gonna give it a little more time on the grill and pick away at this throughout the evening. Well, I'll have some garbage to haul out in the morning. I'm seeing some stuff. Looks like it's just blown in and got caught in the trees. I don't think people are purposefully throwing garbage here, but no evidence of other campers. There's pretty good thick woods here though. One of the tricky things with stealth camping is the ground is often at an angle. And when I see a clump of trees like this on the side of the road, I have no way of knowing what I'm going to be getting into. This would be better for a hammock, but impossible for a tent. And with the hammock, you know, the trees have to be perfectly spaced out and good and thick with no dead ones around. I didn't see too much construction stuff set up along this strip of trees here, so I think I should be good. This grass looks like it could be due for a mow though. I don't want to have that happen bright and early when I'm asleep. So I will be up pretty early in the morning and we'll get out of here. And the mosquitoes aren't too bad either, so that's really nice. If I didn't have a good idea where this was, I would have just walked right past it. I gotta say, it did burn for a couple of hours. That's good. Make sure there's no problems tonight. Get this all out. The mosquitoes are starting to get a little ferocious and I'm exhausted, so I'm going to crawl into this tent and see if we can sleep through all this traffic noise. Okay, yeah, all tucked in. It's real cozy in here. If it was any warmer, it would be uncomfortable actually. So it'll cool down tonight and that'll be okay. It should be perfect temperature-wise. And I hope I get a really good sleep tonight because I've just beat today, and I hope I'm well rested because there's a lot of garbage to pick up, and the sun will be up early, so see you guys in the morning, unless sooner if something interesting happens in the night. Cheers.
Good morning. That was a pretty uneventful night, just the way I like it. The road noise, I don't actually mind. It was kind of like white noise for me. I slept right through it, no problem. Really nice to sleep somewhere where the temperature isn't like lethally cold or lethally hot. This is just about perfect weather. I could live here indefinitely. Don't know why people live in have houses, other than a place to keep their cats. So, my alarm went off. Crazy neighbor's going to be picking me up in about an hour. So I'm going to get things torn down and start picking up some of the trash that's around here, because there is a little bit of garbage scattered through the woods. Let's get the day going.
I am really surprised that it didn't rain, because rain was expected. Everything seems way more obvious in the daytime. I'm gonna wish all of my Canadian viewers happy Canada Day. We have our 4th of July on the 1st instead of the 4th here in Canada, just to be different. But also happy 4th of July to all my American friends that are watching this. Happy National Days, everybody. I also need to give a shout out to those who have donated to the cause. So, happy birthday to everybody who's having birthdays. Happy anniversaries, happy graduation day, all of those special occasions that I want to congratulate people for, from folks who've reached out to let me know. Got the tent set up, only using 4 pegs last night. A spot like this is actually so good. I could set up for a few days here pretty easily with a stealthier cooking apparatus. If that fire truck drove past yesterday when the barbecue was getting started, I would have been freaking out. Well, the spot where I was camped is looking pretty good. I don't see anything left behind. Gonna just strap on the rest of this stuff, see if the tent will fit back in here, and then it's time for a cleanup mission. Twine. All loaded up here, nothing left behind, and I'll get the gear over a little closer to where Crazy Neighbor's gonna pick me up now that we've successfully completed the crime of the century. And let's see, yep, right through here. There we go. making sure everything is nice and clean is the only way we're going to get away with this scam. So always clean up after yourself and others if you're trying to do some questionable camping. Yeah, there's another piece. It's like somebody out here was not so stealthy when they were camping. But at least there aren't old decomposing tarps and stuff. That's always about the worst garbage I come across. Just waiting for crazy neighbor, and then we're out of here. If you like these type of things, please consider subscribing. It does help the algorithm, and then you're reminded if I put up a new video. Because I'm usually uploading on Thursdays, but sometimes things don't go as planned. So the video comes out late or on a day that is not Thursday. So if you're subscribed, then you'll find out about it. Now we play the waiting game. Alright, we're out of here. I grabbed some garbage. Camera. There we go. Go, go, go.
One car came by.
All right.
Three cars on the road.
Thanks.
By the way,
Yeah, thanks for the lift.
no problem.